One of the most captivating feel-good stories entering this NBA season centers around Yuki Nakawura.
Eyes behind his head.
For context, the average NBA player stands a towering 6 feet 7 inches, a full foot taller than Kawamura. His story has left fans and analysts wondering, how is this even possible? Kawamura's rise to the NBA stage wasn't fueled by conventional routes, nor was it shaped by towering physical attributes. Instead, it's a testament to raw talent, unparalleled determination, and the global reach of basketball. His performances for Japan during the Paris Olympics turned heads around the world. His dazzling showings in the NBA preseason for the Memphis Grizzlies only added fuel to the excitement, drawing admiration from basketball enthusiasts globally. Many began rooting for the Japanese sensation, seeing him as an underdog destined to carve out his place in basketball history. However, despite this early optimism, Kawamura's journey hasn't been without its challenges. Transitioning to the NBA has underscored the reality that size matters, especially in a league known for its physicality and speed. Yet, if there's one thing that defines Kawamura's career, it's his resilience against all odds. Defying expectations is something he has done at every stage of his basketball journey, and this latest challenge is no different. As the shortest player in the league, Kawamura represents more than just a curiosity. He symbolizes hope and inspiration for players worldwide who may not fit the traditional mold of an NBA athlete. His story is far from finished, and the question remains, how far can determination and skill take someone in a league dominated by giants? Yuki Kawamura's journey to becoming an NBA player is as unconventional as it is inspiring. Unlike many NBA athletes who are groomed through America's elite high school and college basketball system, Kawamura's roots are firmly planted in Japan. He didn't play in the NCAA or participate in the traditional developmental pathways often associated with future NBA stars. Instead, he forged his legacy in his home country, where he quickly became a high school prodigy. In Japan, Kawamura made waves by winning back-to-back national championships, a feat that established him as one of the nation's most exciting young talent. At just 16 years old, he became one of the youngest professional basketball players in Japanese league history. This remarkable achievement was not just a milestone for Kawamura, but a sign of the changing perception of Japanese players on the global basketball stage. His performances on the court were electrifying, capturing the attention of fans and scouts alike. Kawamura's style was a spectacle to behold. His creativity and Showtime-like passing set him apart. As a member of Japan's national team, he began making noise on the international stage during the FIBA World Cup qualifier. Kawamura's ability to mesmerize defenders with his agility and court vision earned him a reputation as a rising star. Clips of his dazzling assists, like his famous buzzer beater against top-tier competition, began circulating widely, further solidifying his place in the conversation about global basketball talent. What made Kawamura's rise so unique wasn't just his talent, but the way he shattered preconceptions about what a professional basketball player from Japan could achieve. While his stature might have seemed like a disadvantage, Kawamura consistently proved that skill, heart, and determination could overcome any obstacle.
Here he goes again, Kawamura. Blazing quickness, puts it up and in.
His early career laid the foundation for what would become an extraordinary basketball story. The 2023 FIBA World Cup became a defining moment in Yuki Kawamura's career. Representing Japan on the global stage, Kawamura faced some of the best basketball talents from around the world. This tournament wasn't just a chance to showcase his skills, it was an opportunity to prove he belonged among the game's elite. Despite being undersized compared to his towering opponents, Kawamura's performances quickly turned heads. Kawamura averaged an impressive 13.6 points and 7.5 assists per game throughout the tournament, numbers that solidified his position as a key player for Japan. However, the standout moment of his campaign came during Japan's historic game against Finland. Up against NBA All-Star Lauri Markkanen, Japan was seen as massive underdog. Few gave them a chance to compete, let alone win, but Kawamura had other ideas. In what is now regarded as one of the clutchest fourth quarter performances in FIBA history, Kawamura carried his team to victory. Down the stretch, he scored 15 consecutive points, finishing the game with 25 points in total. His fearless shooting and ability to take control of the game left fans and analysts in awe. This victory marked Japan's first ever win against a European nation in FIBA World Cup history, a monumental achievement that also secured their qualification for the knockout stages for the first time. This game wasn't just a milestone for Japanese basketball, it was a testament to Kawamura's ability to rise to the occasion under immense pressure. His composure, creativity, and unyielding determination stood out on the international stage, proving that size is no barrier to greatness when paired with skill and heart. The game against Finland became a symbolic moment in Kawamura's career, one that highlighted his ability to defy expectations and inspire a nation. Following his standout performances at the 2023 FIBA World Cup, Yuki Kawamura's basketball journey reached another pivotal chapter, the 2024 Paris Olympics. Representing Japan on the world's most prestigious sporting stage, Kawamura faced a new level of competition. Expectations were modest for Japan's national team, with few predicting they could contend with the basketball powerhouse. However, Kawamura's presence brought hope and excitement to fans. The tournament began on a tough note for Japan, as they suffered a 20-point loss to the reigning world champions in their opening game. Facing France in their second matchup, Japan found themselves in a must-win scenario to keep their Olympic dreams alive. Sharing the court with NBA and EuroLeague stars like Rudy Gobert, Nando De Colo, and Victor Wembanyama, Kawamura appeared outmatched on paper. Yet, the shortest player on the court emerged as the most electrifying performer. Kawamura delivered a masterful performance, leading all scorers with 29 points, along with 6 assists and 7 rebounds. Against a towering French defense, he fearlessly attacked the paint, danced around defenders with his agility, and hit clutch shots from beyond the arc. Despite Kawamura's heroics, the game was ultimately marred by controversial officiating, with several calls favoring the host nation. France narrowly escaped with a win, dashing Japan's hopes of advancing. In their final group stage game against Brazil, Kawamura once again showcased his brilliance, recording 21 points and 10 assists. Unfortunately, without Rui Hachimura and against a deeper Brazilian roster, Japan fell short, ending their Olympic campaign winless. Despite the results, Kawamura emerged as a standout performer. He averaged 20.3 points and 7.7 assists per game, ranking among the tournament's top 3 in both categories, a remarkable feat given the level of competition. Although Japan's run ended prematurely, Kawamura's fearless performances solidified his reputation as a player capable of shining on the global stage. His efforts in Paris reaffirmed his potential and set the stage for his transition to the NBA. Yuki Kawamura's transition to the NBA was marked by skepticism, as many doubted whether the 5'7" guard could thrive in the world's most competitive basketball league. Signed to an Exhibit 10 contract by the Memphis Grizzlies, Kawamura was initially viewed as a long shot to make the roster. However, preseason proved to be the perfect stage for him to demonstrate why he deserved a place in the NBA. In his first preseason game against the Dallas Mavericks, Kawamura made an immediate impression. Although he entered during garbage time, his vision, creativity, and precision passing quickly caught attention. One highlight saw him deliver a pinpoint pass off a tipped rebound, slicing through the defense for an easy bucket. Plays like this showcased his ability to read the game at an elite level. In subsequent games, Kawamura continued to dazzle. Against the Charlotte Hornets, he displayed his ability to draw multiple defenders, create space, and find teammates with perfect timing. His quick decision-making and deceptive no-look passes made him a standout on the court. By the time he faced the Indiana Pacers, Kawamura had earned more playing time and delivered his best performance yet, 10 points and a game-high 7 assists. These weren't ordinary assists either. His ability to throw no-look dimes and thread impossible passes left defenders baffled and fans in awe. One particular sequence against the Pacers exemplified his skill. Kawamura drove into the lane, deceiving the defense with his eyes before executing a wraparound pass to the corner for a wide open 3. Plays like these turned preseason games into a showcase of his playmaking mastery. While Kawamura's scoring remained limited, his ability to create opportunities for teammates stood out, averaging 4.2 assists in just 15 minutes per game. His numbers projected to elite levels with more playing. By the end of preseason, Kawamura had proven he wasn't just a novelty, but a legitimate NBA level talent. Despite his promising preseason, Yuki Kawamura's introduction to the NBA regular season has been a harsh reality check. As one of the shortest players in league history, Kawamura faces challenges that most other players never encounter. The Memphis Grizzlies, a playoff contending team with a deep roster, have limited opportunities for experimentation, leaving Kawamura with minimal playing time. This has resulted in a difficult start to his NBA journey. Through the first 14 games of the season, Kawamura has averaged just 3 minutes per game, primarily in garbage time. With so little time on the court, his ability to showcase his talent has been restricted. Furthermore, his scoring efficiency has been a major hurdle. One of the most glaring issues is Kawamura's inability to score inside the arc. During the preseason, he failed to make a single shot from within the 2-point range. His size makes it nearly impossible to finish over the league's towering rim protector. Without a reliable scoring threat, Kawamura's offensive game becomes predictable, allowing defenders to focus on his playmaking rather than his ability to score. Despite these struggles, Kawamura's effort and determination remain evident. He's shown flashes of his elite passing ability and basketball IQ, but the regular season's increased scouting and defensive adjustments have made it harder for him to create opportunities for his teammates. Still, his court vision and ability to read defenses continue to give him a fighting chance. While his NBA journey is off to a rocky start, Kawamura has faced adversity before. The challenges of the regular season only add to the narrative of an underdog defying odds in a league that demands such both skill and size. For Kawamura, the question remains, can he adapt and find his niche in the NBA's hyper-competitive environment? While Yuki Kawamura has faced challenges in the NBA regular season, his time in the G League has allowed him to showcase his strengths in a less pressurized environment. Playing for the Memphis Hustle, Kawamura has found his rhythm, and his performances have reminded fans and analysts alike why he's considered a generational passer. In the G League, Kawamura is currently leading the league in assists. This puts him on pace to break the record for the most assists per game in G League history. Even in games where his minutes were limited, he's consistently delivered. The fewest assists he's recorded in a single game is 9, and he's already notched multiple double-digit assist performances. His most impressive showing came against the Magic's G League affiliate, where he tallied 15 points and a jaw-dropping 16 assists. In that game, Kawamura's court vision and creativity were on full display as he orchestrated his team's offense.
But in the restricted area.
Kawamura's three.
Oh, Yuki for 3!
Yuki Kawamura's NBA journey is marked by impressive playmaking and significant challenges. His passing skills shine, but his scoring struggles, highlighted by low field goal percentages in the G League and NBA, limit his impact. The extended three-point line and bigger defenders have made scoring difficult. However, his relentless work ethic, including shooting hundreds of threes daily since high school, suggests he can improve. Developing a reliable floater could also help him score against taller defenders. Kawamura's resilience and adaptability offer hope that he can overcome these challenges and secure a role in the NBA. Kawamura faces obvious defensive challenges in the NBA due to his smaller stature, yet his agility, quick feet, and relentless energy allow him to stay in front of bigger opponents. His defensive instincts help him disrupt passing lanes and contest shots. His fearless approach, diving for loose balls and absorbing contact, fits well with the Memphis Grizzlies' grit and grind culture. Though his size limits defensive dominance, Kawamura's tenacity ensures he is far from a liability and earns respect for his effort. Yuki Kawamura's story is an inspiration to players worldwide. Despite his smaller frame, he defies the NBA size norms through determination and skill. His success in international tournaments proves that size isn't everything. While his NBA role is still evolving, his elite passing and potential scoring improvement could solidify his place. Off the court, he inspires underdog players globally, especially from regions like Japan. Whether in the NBA or international leagues, Kawamura's legacy as a symbol of perseverance is already secure.